Well, if you happen to be a Costco member and you happen to be on their email list, you may have gotten an email today saying that Costco is now selling at-home COVID-19 test kits.
You never know what you're going to find at Costco. Well, the test is one of more than 20 home tests that have received emergency authorization from the FDA. So tonight, NBC7's Dave Summers spoke with a UC San Diego ear, nose, and throat surgeon to find out more about the accuracy and also the difficulties of this kind of DIY testing.
The COVID-19 saliva PCR test kit administered by Azova sells for $130 only online, not in Costco stores. According to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration's records, the test maker, P23, received emergency authorization just 2 days ago.
For the technology being used to process them, the so-called RT-PCR or reverse transcriptase PCR, that's the state of the art. That's the standard for testing right now.
Dr. Paul Schalch says home test kits like these are safer than direct contact testing.
You certainly don't want to bring that individual into an office setting where, the infection could spread to the staff, to other patients that are being seen.
Dr. Schalch says best practice is to consult a physician before taking the test. P23 Labs test users must spit into tubes to collect their saliva. The tubes are then shipped in a return shipping box and lab tested.
The logistical process is there. It's just, we're not dealing with groceries here. We're dealing with an actual medical test for a very, very important problem.
Dr. Schalch says the sample needs to go to an accredited lab. The test must have at least an 80 to 90% sensitivity and specificity rating. Home tests are simple enough to do it yourself, but
to get the correct process, to do the correct administration, what might you recommend? Maybe a telemed call while you're doing the test?
Bad decisions could be made based on a false negative result, and that would be perhaps even worse than not doing the test at all.
Getting results back fast is also critical. Costco says test results are available online or via the app within 24 to 48 hours. Dave Summers, NBC7.
Okay, so according to Costco, before your kit will be shipped, and it will be shipped, you don't go into the warehouse, you have to complete a health assessment. The test is also eligible to be deducted if you have one of those flexible spending accounts. However, if you don't want to pay for a coronavirus test, you can always opt for the nasal swab at one of the county's free test sites. You can find a list of locations on our website, NBC7.com. Just look on our trending bar once you're there.